Party people and the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James in the Games. Diving in, what is it now? Episode 21 of our Ultima 6, The False Prophet Let's Play. If you're just joining now, or if you've missed a few episodes, you're out of step with the story, I'll let you know it turned out I'm the false prophet. Or at least, that's what the gargoyles believe because of what they've been told by a prophecy of dubious provenance. So perhaps indeed the true false prophet is the person who accused me of being the false prophet. But suffice to say, the gargoyles only attacked Britannia because they were misled into believing that I, the Avatar, hero of Britannia, master of all virtue, decided that I wanted to destroy the gargoyles. The gargoyles' world is falling apart, and that is possibly to some degree my fault, because of the actions of the Avatar in Ultima 4, by accessing the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom, which then led Lord British and the people of Britannia to do some kind of crazy thing to raise the Stygian Abyss up out of the ground into a mountain. That might have been the actual moment where the thing was stolen. Oh, let me adjust my levels here a moment. There we go. That should be a bit better. At any rate, it's all a big misunderstanding, and we're going to fix it. To do that, we need to recreate the ritual that the gargoyles originally did to create the codex. We have the objects that we need to do that ritual. We know how to do the ritual. What we don't have is the ability to access the location we need to be in, because we cannot go to the place where they keep the codex unless you're on a spiritual quest. And the Avatar has had some spiritual quests in the recent past, but does not currently. So to get on a spiritual quest now, I need to go to the Shrine of the Temple of the Singularity in Gargoyle-Land. But it's only accessible by people who can fly, so we need to make a hot air balloon. And that's where we are, gathering the pieces of the hot air balloon. Let me catch you up on that. Or refresh your memory, as the case may be. Here's the parts we need. We need a large basket that everyone can sit in. We have it. Is Dupre holding it? I believe Dupre will be holding it. Let's check. Let's confirm that that's true. Well, it doesn't actually look that large, but that's it. We need an iron cauldron. Oh hey, right there. Good. Alright, so it's coming together. We need a rope. Well, we've at least got this rope. If we need more rope, I'm sure we can find it. Oh hey! Hopefully we need 2 coils of rope. And then we need an anchor. I don't have an anchor on me, but I know where one is. And then the last missing piece, a silk bag. Charlotte Weaver. A weaver by trade. Hello, British. How are you today? Yeah, Charlotte Weaver can make the silk bag for us, but we need silk. Spider silk, the spell reagent, of which I have plenty, does not seem to count. And that's where we are. We have to explore the world. Where am I right now? Jalome, I think? Where am I? I'm at a loss. Oh. The sign will tell me where we are. Sort of. The second word there is road. The first word is okay. The road alone. Okay, this is Minnock, isn't it? Is this Minnock? Why don't I go into one of the buildings? It's Minnock. Okay, I'm in Minnock. To find silk? I don't know. I don't know if silk is something that we could just buy from a regular merchant, or if silk is something that, you know, it's like an item. There's a spider dungeon, just like there's a giant ant dungeon, and we have to go in there and steal their silk. I'm not sure. So I think step one, since I do much prefer walking around talking to NPCs in this game to exploring the dungeons, let's go talk to some NPCs. I was just browsing the compendium for Ultima 6 before we started. Responsible preparation. And I discovered that Pause has a lot of, tailor. The finest tailor in Britannia is in the town of Pause to the north of Trinsic. And on top of that, the other thing I learned is that when I looked at my own spreadsheet, there's someone in Pause whose occupation is spindler. Does a spindler spin silk into thread or whatever into fleecing? I don't know. So let's start in Pause. To get there, I need to go to Trinsic. I need the location to the south of the Avatar. The Orb of the Moons. We set up a teleportation portal, a red moon gate, and there we go. Let's check it out. Oh, you lousy birds. So here's the outskirts of Trinsic. Trinsic is a walled city, in fact. So here's Trinsic proper. We're just gonna blow right through town. Excuse us, folks. It's one of our moonstones. Oh, hey, why don't I get it? I'm not going to use the moonstones. Oh, jeez. I can't carry it. I'm actually over encumbered as it is. I should probably get rid of something. I'll worry about that later. Trot along the road. It looks like it's getting dark. So we'll be camping on the outskirts of Pause, which is not too far up the road here. Let's... Okay. At least let the sun fully set, because you sleep... The maximum number of hours you can sleep is 9. And even sleeping 9 hours, the Avatar will stand guard. Even sleeping 9 hours does not necessarily pass pass all the way to sunrise. Let's see. Yeah, the cusp of the sun. The sun is about to rise. The folks of Britannia, though, are not early risers. So I don't know that we're going to be able to talk to this spindler or the tailor or perhaps even some NPCs we didn't meet in Pause last time. Yes, we should get some food. I do not think the characters can starve in this game. It's not like previous Ultimas, but or Ultima Underworld for that matter. This game is rough contemporary, but it still seems cruel to starve to starve the characters. So I will address that. Not right now, but soon. Oh hey. If we turn out to need more rope, we can steal it from this guy, or possibly buy it. We'll buy it if he sells it. If we can avoid stealing, why wouldn't we? So the Avatar's not even holding any money. He's totally encumbered. You know what I should do? Who's, Gweno's got some space. I have this big bag of potions. Does it weigh a lot? Is this the potion bag? Yeah. Perhaps, but I think that because the create magic spell is a spell. Create food, I mean. So I'm not sure. Oh no, another problem. Which one? Okay. Which one is Gweno and which one is Ela? There. Now the Avatar is a little less encumbered. No, it did nothing. Literally nothing. Oh, because I didn't pass it to her? What? Okay. Was I looking at the wrong... I think I was. Okay. Oh! There we go. I was a little unsure about what text you were referring to. That makes sense. Oh, good. Well, I was messing around. Oh, this is the inn. Don't need to go in the inn. I mean, or maybe I do. Maybe the innkeeper knows about silk. I guess if nobody else is up. Thread maker. Okay, that's promising. Would you please get up? I need to ask you about silk. It's also, yeah, we have more than one shop with the tailor sign out front. There's a loom in here. This is clearly the tailor proper. So what's this? Textile shop. Sure. Another possibility. We'll try there as well. Ah. Okay. Frightened little man who never looks you in the eye. Yeah. This fellow does look frightened, and he's not making eye contact. Yes? Oh, it's you. He almost looked you in the eyes then. What do you want from me? If I've spoken to this guy before, it didn't take in the game memory because it isn't filled in his name. Then again, as the Avatar, I'm pretty famous in Britannia, so maybe that's what he means by, oh, it's you. Okay, tell me your name, sir. Arbeth. Okay. Cool. He's not the Spindler. Because the Spindler had a ridiculous name. Hold on. The Spindler... Thindle the Spindler. I mean, I guess, to be fair to his mother, she didn't know he was going to grow up to be a spindler when she named him Thindle. Okay. Arbeth. Nice to meet you, Arbeth. I don't have an entry for Arbeth. Should we cut right to the chase and just... No, we should be polite. What do you do? Well, he says, so quietly you have to lean close to here. I make wool into thread. Oh, yeah. You get wool? None of you has any wool. I wasn't offering you wool, sir. Obviously, if I had wool, I could say wool, he would spin it into thread. I believe there's a whole part of the game economy that I've never touched and I'm not going to touch, where by traveling among the towns and kind of being the value add to the raw materials, probably like, you know, get some... Can you get some wool in New Magentia somehow and then bring it here, put it in thread? I think if you carried through like that, you would eventually discover a way to make money. Thread. Yes, he says, wringing his hands together. Okay. I mean, listen, Arbeth, you're my only hope. Not actually. There's still Thindle the Spindler. There's every tailor in this place. I also would have thought that there's some odd, you know, like just like beekeepers and stuff in Empeth Abbey. So there are other places we can look. But wouldn't it be grand if the Silk Search just turned out to be this guy who I never spoke to before? Hitting enter. What? Oh, yes. I could spin spider silk into thread. Do you want me to? Yeah, I do. The Avatar will get you to do that. A most difficult job. It'll cost you 20 gold. Still interested? Yes. Good, good. He seems much brighter and happier now. Oh, so he's not shy. Or he is shy. He's just greedier than he is shy. Oh, but I'll need 2 score bits of spider silk to do it. 4 score and... Score is 20, I think. Yep. There. Okay. Turns out it was the spider silk. You just needed to have it refined. Bye, he whispers. Yeah, it turns out I mean, because what I was thinking was just that having the spider silk didn't make Charlotte Weaver go like, all right, I'll make a bag out of that. But in fact, okay, so I need 2 score, or 40. The Avatar himself is 20. What does Shimino have? Can we short circuit the process here? Yes, we can. We'll have to go buy more, of course. Does the Avatar have money on him? Or is that also going to be an issue here? The Avatar's got no money on him. Unless it's in a bag, which it's not. Okay. Does anybody... Let's ask ELO to gather money and find out if anybody had money. Oh, hey, Gweno. Plainly dressed. She's wearing a red cape. I've never noticed that before. Plainly dressed. Yeah. Bright red cape. Just every day you see people walking down the street in a purple suit with a bright red cape, standing right next to their husband who's wearing the exact same suit. No, Gweno. Oh, yeah, was it? Is she being sarcastic? ELO, I just wanted you to gather up the money. Thanks, pal. And 44 bucks. We have enough. We don't have enough to resupply on spider silk before, so I have to go kill some trolls in you or something like that. That's fine. Wait. Did I... had a whole lot of gold nuggets. No, I think I did deal with those. Yeah. Okay. Wait, did Shimino hand his silk? No, he hasn't yet. Please hand me 20. Okay. I love it when a plan comes together. There was hardly even a plan. Done it now. Okay. What do I want? Oh, you know what I want. Well, yes, yes. Looking like he expects to be beaten any minute. What do you want from me? I'm not gonna hit you, man. Just give me, just oh no, not silk. I want thread. I'm gonna give you silk. Yes. Oh right. No, I do need to say silk. Yes, you can spill silk in the thread. Yep. Okay. The Avatar would like you to do. Yes. Still interested? Good, good. Takes the gold and the silk, he starts spinning. And a spool of fine silk thread. His finest work. True pleasure. Of course, you'll have to find a weaver, of course. Yeah. Well, I've got a weaver, buddy. I call her Miss Weaver. Because that's her name. Okay. It's coming together fast. This could, you know, a lot depends on how much dungeon crawling there might remain to do. But we're getting close to saving the day yet again. Avatar style. Very nice. Okay. We've got silk. I believe Charlotte Weaver is in New Maginsia, but let me just verify that. Charlotte Weaver, New Maginsia. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, what have I done? Locked my mouse back in when I need to go back to the sheet that tells me where all the warp positions are. 11. 2 to the west of the Avatar. Will take us home. Not home. To New Maginsia. And away we go. Very nice. Yeah, I thought, like I said, I brainstormed a list of locations to go to ask people, and I did not think it was gonna work that fast. If I had met Arbeth before, I somehow missed him while getting, like, I have a long list of NPCs from Pause, and I wrote down all their jobs and everything. Had I met Arbeth before, I'm pretty sure I would have immediately known where to go. But I didn't. I just won the lottery. Very nice. Alright. Charlotte Weaver. I mean, she's around. We'll find her. Obviously, that's the pub. That's the mayor. Yeah. Loom, cloth, spinning wheel. She's a weaver. Hey, Charlotte. So pretty with your downcast eyes. Hey, you want to make me a silk bag? Magnificent. 10 gold? Oh, never mind. Sorry, no. I'm sorry. Britannia's doomed now. Step too far, Charlotte. You got greedy. Doomed your entire people. Boom. Alright. She gives me the cloth. And now I gotta go back to what's her name, right? Orchid Charlotte. Take it to Marissa. Okay. Who's Marissa? She lives in Paws. Great. I'm glad I asked instead of going back to Minnock thinking that the basket weaver could somehow also do it, since she put me on to needing Charlotte to make the bag. Okay, got the cloth. Hopefully Marissa only wants $10. Fingers crossed. The trinsic point is only 2 south of the Avatar, as we know from not that long ago. So let's head back. Boom, 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 boom. Evade the guards. Yeah, it could easily happen. No reason it couldn't. And yet the one that I overlooked, I just happened to approach first on the second go, so. Learning, right? Hello, travelers. I just avoid them with their creepy brother-sister prostitution business. Nothing personal. Just skeeves me up. This really, like, once I get over that hump into Gargoyle-Land, things have just been cracking off at great speed. I do need to grind up some money after this, or possibly before it. Okay, so I'm thinking that the textile shop, which is somewhere. Oh, I missed it. Ah, yes. It's right over here, right? Let me look at the sheet for a second. Did I meet this Marissa? Pause. Yes, Miss Marissa Trehoon. I got her full name. I'm guessing this is her, but we'll find out. Must be a lunch. What time is it? Yeah, bit past noon. With the weird daily cycles of the Britannians, makes perfect sense as the moment. There we go. As the selected hour for lunch being like 1:30 p.m. Hail, Stimpinski! I titled this episode The Search for Silk, and I found the silk long ago. We're 30 minutes into the stream, and I found the silk at least 5-10 minutes ago. It didn't take long. It came together. Oh, hey, Marissa. Yeah, that's the Avatar just gets his silk and he's like, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back to the real world to just sleep in a nice silky bed. Finely adorned woman with a tight mouth and wide eyes. Yep. I see all that captured in this portrait. Well done, artist. She bows stiffly. Sorry, good sir, my shop is closed for now. So what happened here is I thought she would be the other shop. So when I thought she was at lunch, she was in fact getting ready for lunch. So I gotta mill about. Oh ho! I can't remember. In your Dark Eye campaign, you're a player, right? Or are you the GM? Ah, cool. So what notable events went down? Wait, I can't stand. Time does not. Wait, I can. I can have some tea if I just keep hitting the space bar. She couldn't have been done for the day. I mean, I guess she could. It just seems early. Oh no, is that? Ooh. Is she having a conversation? Or is her path blocked? Yep. Okay. We got her back to work. So that's a gross thing to be smuggling, but an appropriate, for a fantasy campaign set in a world called the Dark Eye. Hello again, she bows formally. You gonna make a bag for me? Oh, I understand, a large silk bag. How did you get... She's a perceptive lady. The Avatar just comes up to her and goes, bag? She's like, oh, like a large silk bag? Well, 'tis hardly a challenge for one of my skills, but since it is important, I'll do it. So we can imagine a whole dialogue. We explain the whole story to her. I think next time I'm GMing some, like whether it's D&D or whether I actually follow through on my desire to branch out into a different fantasy role-playing game, I want to do a mystery. I've only ever done mysteries and like finding clues and stuff in Call of Cthulhu. 75 gold. Yes? Come back when you have the gold, James. Yes, well, come see me again. Alright. Well, let's go kill some trolls in Trinsic. Not Trinsic, U. Let's go to U. Farm troll guts. Here we go. Oh, that's... Not that I'm, invested in the operation of feudalism as a system, but like it's worse when the feudalism, functions that poorly. When you're not getting the alleged security guarantee from your lord, but you're actually being preyed upon by them directly. It's not good. Okay, U is location 15, 2 east, of the Avatar. Yeah, I think that makes sense. He's out there. Wait, but if they're just robbing... I guess I was gonna say, he's sending people out to get the. But if they're just going on robbing people, I guess we can't necessarily conclude that that is how they're getting the bodies. Because then it would be he's sending folks out on a murder spree all the time. Okay, here's something to the northeast. We head towards it. It's trolls. Oh, wow. Lord Blackthorn would say that's a bit excessive. Do we really need to be so draconian about it? The famous moderate Lord Blackthorn. Yeah, these guys, they throw the axe at you, but they're just trying to get your reaction. So when you fight them back, they actually win when we kill them. We're feeding the trolls. Ah, I thought maybe a gargoyle would know how to curve the boomerang around the tree a little. I mean, not really. I just thought that I was far enough back to have the angle. Oh, come on, team. We've killed so many trolls together. The Avatar is just watching because... Oh, he's on the run now. Avatar is only watching, not out of a lack of desire to help, but because the Avatar is already level 7, whereas none of the rest of them are. We're sharing the love. Experience point wise. Sorry, Balaam. Just thought you had the range. There's one for the good guys. See if I can scare this troll or get him to run back into danger. And it worked. And we'll let Dupre finish this off. Dupre really just wanted to chop up the corpse. It's not to... No. Well, you know Shimino deals with the bodies, man. Kill. Victory. Alright. Shimino. He's got a little bit of room for picking stuff up, which is good. We want to sell all of this junk to our buddy Ultima. Hey, some ham! We're eating tonight. Troll ham. I mean, you know, shouldn't call it that. Don't want to give anyone the impression that the ham itself is made of trolls. As far as we know, it's big ham. Axes. Quite a few throwing axes. Quite a few spears. My word. This fella came with an arsenal. And just a bunch of money, which I like. We can get the coins. And then Shimino's way down. So he'll just dig the rest out of this one. Bunch of axes. Sword. Shield. Ring mail. Mostly, I believe, things that we can sell. Dupre's not got that much capacity left for carrying stuff, but he's got some. Not really all that much at all. Okay. Gweno. Should give the arrows to Elo. He actually uses ammunition when he breaks out his magical bow, which he will if we're ever in a situation where that matters. Oh, and the arrows weighed a few stone. Okay, so we can get with Dupre. Gweno's got a little carrying capacity, not a ton, but let's try picking stuff up. Nope. Elo's got some room. I think Ultima will buy all this stuff. I certainly hope so. The throwing it away will also be tedious. And Belen, very strong, will pick up a ton of stuff. Now he's truly part of the team. Just carrying useless junk around so we can sell it. We have the money now for the most pressing purchase, the silk bag. But what we would also like to get, before we get too carried away, is money to replace all that spider silk. Maybe like 120 gold will do the trick. 40 spider silk, maybe a little more. I can't remember what the Cove prices are on it. We've got the silk now. It took 40 spider silk to have the spinner, the thread maker, spin it into silk thread. And then it took 10 gold to get Charlotte Weaver to weave it into silk cloth. And now, of course, I mean, this is legitimately how the economy works. The person doing the last step and making the silk bag wants $75 for it. Utomo! Ombogosano, baby! Good to see it. Smiling widely. It's not what came through in the drawing, but we can picture it. Alright. Utomo. Just want to sell a bunch of junk. Dupre can sell spears. Okay. Yep. No. Is that... Oh, no. So... he doesn't want to buy throwing axes. We'll have to go somewhere else to sell all the throwing axes then. But he does buy spears. So, let's at least sell those. Omogosano. Shimino. Oh, we'll buy a throwing axe from Shimino. I guess Dupre just didn't pick up a lot of throwing axes like I thought he did. No. Gotta be very careful not to accidentally sell the swamp boots. It's not that important, but we should try. Shimino. Oh, no. We just did Shimino. And then, Gweno. We'll sell this ring mail. That's okay. No. We really, really don't want to sell you back these boots. They've been working out great for us. We hate being poisoned. It's just one of our quirks. Alright. Alright. Oh. I seem a little low energy. I went for a long bike ride with my dad today. First bike ride of the year for me. So I burned a lot of energy. But it was a great bike ride. Went about 20 something, close to 30 kilometers, I believe. And it's not like incredibly long, but a good start. Weather was good. No. Utomo is filled with grave regret every time a customer walks out the door with a new pair of swamp boots. He's like, oh man, I shouldn't have sold those. Those were great. Hopefully, if they come back, I'll see if they'll sell them back to me for half price. It's a good thing that nobody takes it. Actually, wait, no. I was thinking backwards there. You'd have a real problem if people kept taking them up on that order. But no, you'd be laughing. Yeah, there's real room for arbitrage in the economy here if you can find people who are willing to just sell them back to you for the same price, for half the price that they originally paid. Home to ya, baby. Okay, now we got lots of money. What do? I beg people to sell me back the boots I just sold them for half price. It doesn't work often, but when it does, it's pure profit. It's a volume business. Sorry, Gwenna. Meant to talk to your husband, who's aging much worse than you. It's from all the times back during the Warriors of Destiny days when she shot him in the back. Or nailed him with a magic axe. Nah, just some gold together. It's all I can carry, yeah. There are bigger problems to have than being weighed down by all the gold. Yeah. They gave the, like, I believe, because obviously I haven't seen it, but I believe that they built ways that you can actually interact with the real economy of Britannia to make money into this game. And yet if you take like 10 steps north of you, there's a fight that's easy even when you're like level 2. And then you can make like over 400 gold from that fight. It's wild. Okay, grim scene here. It's the town of justice. Virtuous justice, in fact. So we have stocks right next to the guillotine. We're gonna need to sleep soon. Just because it's nighttime, not because we're tired, per se. 2 to the south. I wound up, even though I'm trying to, found the driver of the missing carriage. For anybody who can't see it all on the screen, it says, anyway, we found the driver of the missing carriage. You know what? No, you know what? No, I was going to say I'll stretch it down, but stretching it can be a bit chaotic. I'm not going to get into adjusting right now. Anyway, we found the driver of the missing carriage, and then you can see the rest. Including his carriage and an abandoned dwarf mine where the local resistance hides from the squire. They convinced the squire that this driver is so evil he can't work for them. Nice. So I guess you just... No. So are you with the resistance already? Cool. I love when any fantasy... That's not the only way to do it. But I do like fantasy that takes, your kind of classic plots, like there's an evil necromancer, and then weaves it seamlessly into the more down-to-earth, neat things like, the feudal lords are not upholding their obligations. They're actually making things worse and being horrible and selfish. In this case, in a fanciful way. Fancifully collecting corpses and doing Lord knows what with them. Foes near. Well, that sucks. Are the foes over here, though? No. Hopefully they don't follow us. We didn't see them. They saw us. We walked across the road, and now we're setting up camp for the night. I, the Avatar, will stand guard. Yeah, and like the mummy at least, you're smuggling a whole corpse. But then like the body part, so the body parts thing is weird because you're like, what specifically is important about body parts versus having a whole body? So you raise the dead, but are you raising just like a bunch of wrists? And then okay, yeah, and this point too. Why does it have to be like? Do they have to be recently dead? I guess the mummy. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why they call it a mystery. But that sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that it's your puzzlement is part of the mystery, right? And eventually the explanation will make sense. Worst case scenario is that you're spotting holes that are not there in your GM's plans. Well, actually, hold on. That's not even the worst. It's the worst case scenario if both that's happening and your GM doesn't respond on the fly. I can't remember what it was, but when I was running one of the Cthulhu mysteries I've run, oh, so is that like a roll goes wrong and inverts the spell? Oh no! And in this context, is a sphere of silence literally silence and not like RPG silence, like you just can't cast spells? Come on, up and at 'em, Marissa. Wow, yeah, that's a rough combination of things to get going at both at the same time. Hey, Marissa, and hello to you again. Yeah, like dispel your messed up spell. Oh, but you can't if it's a spoken spell. That's one of those beautiful things where just enough goes wrong, creates an entirely funny, original situation that the GM didn't plan for, but that everybody could get invested in for a little time. Okay. What? Oh yeah, you make this bag for me? Bag? Yes, the large silk bag. Yeah. Silk cloth begins to work, following the balloon plans. So it turns out the balloon plans are not just, here's how to make a balloon. This is a comprehensive guide to assembling, like, to get from raw materials to assembling the components of the balloon to making the balloon. You could start a balloon factory using these plans. It's a good call, I think. Make the light spell into a darkness spell. That's perfect as a mess up. She's working in silence. She completes the bag. There, 'tis done, she cries. I assume she went like this while crying that. Hands me the bag. Thanks. Definite step back from Ultima 5. Where in Ultima 5, if you say thanks to an NPC, it just doubles as saying goodbye. Okay, we've got the bag. We need reagents. We got money. Specifically, we just need spider silk. And we need some food. And we want to get healed. So, let's do that all in an eastward movement from Lord British's throne. I'll save just in case. You never know what could happen. Even the king... Well, I mean, I suppose, of course, the king can sleep in. Wait, no. The king should not be sleeping in during a crisis. Oh, is he not sleeping in? Is he somewhere else? Thing is that, yeah. Lord British does not seem to have actual habits. I think he does some warping. Hey, Lord British. Looking dashing. Thank you for healing me. Take care. The CRPG addict, the blogger. Hello, I must be going. The blogger who is trying for like over a decade. He's been on this really ambitious goal of playing through every computer RPG ever released, and he's made it. He's in 1993 now, so he's done Ultima 6. And I haven't read most of it because I don't want to be spoiled on anything. But I read a little bit, or maybe he was referencing in another post. But he starts to... One thing he doesn't like about the Ultima series starting here is that he thinks that like Lord British starts seeming... Even as early as 5, Lord British starts seeming like a bad king, right? Like, just like... I don't know if he mentions the... Mostly just chilling during this crisis. But also, like, in Ultima 5, why did the king himself need to go on this dangerous expedition into the underworld? Why did he appoint Blackthorn as his regent? The man's name was Blackthorn. All these kinds of things. Can we buy food at the tavern? I assume we can. Who else has money in the teams? The Avatar. The Avatar is well overburdened with this cloth bag. With this silk bag, I should say. Yeah, Shimino will hold the food, but he doesn't have any money on him. Who's got money? It's 36. Nah, the Avatar can give me the money. Hey, buddy. Take $50. I haven't played like an economic management sim in a while. I'm trying to think. I can't even think of the most recent one I played. A buxom woman who looks hard-working yet contented. We can't judge if she's buxom. But otherwise, business, I guess? Just rations. Shimino will pick them up. 4 gold per ration. I just gave him $50. So 48 gold is the most he can spend, which is 12 rations. No. Well, that's 2 meals. So we'll eat through that pretty quick. But hopefully also we'll kill some stuff and find that, the monsters we killed were smuggling some bread. Or whatever. Especially because we gotta feed this kid. We're dragging this little kid around with us, this gargoyle child. Like, what's it? How's his father gonna feel? If we saved the world, but... Oh, sorry, we did negligently let your son starve to death. We didn't mean to. Well, we did, and he's dead. Here's the old Shrine of Compassion. Which means we're not far from Cove. Home of the worst magic store in the world. The prices are decent. Oh, Rudium, you You can see customers coming in. Is it absolutely necessary, Rudium, to go to lunch right now? And also, damn it, man. You're a wizard. You don't have some kind of flame-suppressing spell? Oh! Dupre's ready. We gotta go buff our dude up. Anybody else ready? Not Shimino. Bueno. Not Elo. Not Balin, who, to be fair, has only been in one fight with us and didn't get any kills. Ah, the eyes of a child. In this case, horrifying eyes. But he's a sweet kid. Pizza Connection. I haven't even heard of that, to be honest, but it sounds fun. I also, an economy sim that I heard good things about that I never played was Game Dev Sim. There's a game development sim game, but I can't think of what it's actually called. Game Dev Story, I think. Never played it, so I can't vouch for it. But I remember hearing that it was pretty good. Last night, yeah, I think it's about things like, what genre should we be developing? Should we hire more artists? I think it's things like that. Like, I don't think you really get into the nuts and bolts of this game should have, it should have a world-based management layer and then a tactical squad layer, like XCOM or something. I don't think you go that far, but I do think we're making RPGs. We're prioritizing graphics. We're working on one big AAA game instead of a few smaller games. I think it's like that. But I couldn't say for sure because I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out this summer on the stream during my vacation when I can stream a little bit more. Play Mad TV. Mad TV game? Oh, what am I here for? Sorry, Rudium. Oh, okay. So it's not a game based on the American sketch comedy show Mad TV. Which I was just like, I can't see how that turned. I don't understand how that got made, and I can't believe that it's good. Sorry, Rudium. I wasn't paying attention to you. I, the Avatar, would like some spider silk. To proportion. 40, please. Thanks, buddy. Ugh. I don't think the actual moment where the reagent seller just piles just like fills your hands with spider silk, that's got to be kind of like just the feeling. Not quite what you want to be feeling. All right, so now the reagent bag is the bottom bag. Yes. So I'll put 20 silk in my bag and give 20 to Shimino. I should get better spells. And perhaps I will. Later. Thing is, I feel like... Oh, you know what? So I'm thinking, who has the explosion spell? That's a spell that would be great to have. That's a powerful spell. I know from the many times that it's either been cast on me in a bad way, where I'm like, oh no, I wish I wasn't having this cast on me, or the times that I managed to arbitrage it. The last item in that list comes right at a left field. Like, where do these explosives come from? explosion. Didn't do it. Nobody saw you do it. I can't prove you did it. Okay, Rudian. I don't think you can help me with this. Yeah. Neither. Perhaps you're not ready. For me and my skills. Okay. I would love to get that explosion spell. Oh, come on. Open the door, Avatar. Before we get killed here. I can't get over it. I've been complaining about 21 episodes now. Or it might have been like episode 2 that I first got to Cove. At any rate, there's many hours of gameplay ago, and I've been furious about it that Rudium keeps that thing there, and I'm not any less mad. Okay, what's Elo's ammunition? Pardon me. He's well armed. That's great. I'm sure he'd love to have some magic armor. Wouldn't we all? But I only have 150 bucks. And all we need now is an anchor. To bring it all home. So, before I do that, oh man, look at the avatar. We got to level Dupre up. So why don't we go to the Shrine of Spirituality? Level up Dupre. Go to the Town of Spirituality, Scar of Bray, because maybe the guy who speaks in rhyme, maybe he has the explosion spell. I'm kind of inclined to say explosion is going to turn out to be the provenance of the dude who lives south of you in the woods. But we'll find it. And then we'll go back to Minnock, grab that anchor, hopefully without anybody attacking us, and I'll use telekinesis to drag it out of his home so nobody knows the Avatar's shame in stealing but him. Unless he'll sell it to me. Because I'll buy it from him if he'll sell it to me. And then make a balloon. Okay, so to get to the Shrine of Spirituality, location 16, 1 south and 2 west of the Avatar's position. I wound up almost completing. We'll probably complete within like half an hour the next time I grab my Switch. But playing for the first time and playing through most of the indie game Thomas Was Alone from 2012, which I'd heard good things about. But just never wound up checking it out until it was they're having a Switch sale for the summer, and it was only like $250. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll get this. Just like a fun little game. It's a puzzle platformer with extremely gentle puzzles and extremely gentle platforming. I mean, I'm pretty good at puzzle platformers, so maybe there's a little more challenge in there for the less initiated. But you know what? Is spirituality the one we want for Dupre? Because we could take him to the Shrine of Valor and double him up on strength. And indeed, that's what I want to do. Because he doesn't need the intelligence. I don't think the dex would hurt. But like we don't keep Dupre around for his slickness. Keep him around for those muscles. The Shrine of Valor is location 10. 1 north and 2 east of the Avatar. Oh wow. And you get right to it. Altar of Valor. Yeah, I try to be a good example for all through my deeds. So I'm glad to hear that you think I pulled it off. What is the mantra of Valor? It's Ra. Ra, 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 ra. Tender-handed stroke a nettle, and it stings you for your pains. Tender-handedly stroke a nettle, and it stings you for your pains. Grasp it as a man of metal, and its soft as silk remains. Prey has gained a level and strength. Heck yeah, he has. Look at that. 60 carrying capacity now. 30 strength. I suppose I could have just done the math for that instead of checking it. And wait, Gwenno was ready too. Ah, should have done that while I was at the Shrine of Spirituality. Wait. What if we just made Gwenno all the more dexterous? Why not? Mix it up, see some of the shrines, learn the words that they tell you that are, you know, the little parables. Okay, so Dex alone would be, obviously, Truth alone is for intelligence, Courage alone is for this thing that we just did, Strength. So Love alone would be for Dexterity, and Love alone is Compassion. A little bit of backtracking here, but you know what? We found the silk so fast that it's okay. Shrine of Compassion, location number 4. Which would be, 2 north, 1 east. The avatar. Yes, Thomas's Alone game. All the characters are rectangles. Well, there's 1 square. There might be 2 squares. But they're all quadrilaterals. And they represent AIs that some company was experimenting with, and they gain sentience. And so you, each of them has one special thing about. Thomas is really good at jumping. John, the long, tall rectangle, is extra good at jumping. Chris, the cynical little, I think he might be a square, but I think he's a rectangle. But he's much more squat, and he sucks at jumping. That's his special power. But then, Claire, the big square, can float in water. And the whole story is delivered just through the narrator telling you how the different AIs are feeling as you play through these various levels. Anyway, I knocked most of it out in a couple hours. But the price was right, and it was neat. It was a fun little game. I did this, right? Yes. Yeah. I'm good at deeds. The mantra of compassion is moo. Moo 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 moo. No beast so fierce. I have heard this one before, of course. We did our first level ups at the Shrine of Compassion. Sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. And she's a little more dexterous. Trying to save. So what's missing? What are the other things I said I had to do? We got food. We got reagents. Oh, I wanted to find out if Scar Bray guy will do the explosion spell. So I don't want to hack my way through the woods by you again. Finding that guy was a pain. Okay. Scar Bray, 21. Oh. Location 21 being right there. Here we go. Joop, 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 joop. Here we are. Still, looking back through my notes, I did realize that, actually I think I did see all the dialogue necessary to tell me that this was where the rune was, despite the fact that I did not use that dialogue to find it. I thought I just stumbled upon it. I think I had found all the dialogue. It's just that none of it involved actually solving the mystery. It was just you could put together that she said what the locket was, or things like that, and the guy who found the body and cares about her says that he brought it back to her. So, especially when you Oh, hey, here's an anchor. Hey, can I have that anchor, man? Can I have your anchor? Doesn't concern you. I bet it does, though. I bet if I steal it, you'll be mad. That's why we saved just now. So we can test this theory. Too heavy. Who might have the carrying capacity to test our luck here? Shimino, give it a shot, buddy. Too heavy. How much does an anchor weigh? 25 stones. Huh. Let's deal with that. We'll worry about an anchor afterwards. I do have the save down. Can't even pick up a rope. That's stealing. Let's not steal right in front of a guy who's been helpful and kind to us. I mean, let's not steal from him at all. But also, we don't want to do it when he's in front of us because he'll get mad. That's not the only reason not to steal. But it's a good reason. Yeah, it's not so much the mystery, Horens, as the rhyming that we're interested in seeing if you're still doing. Okay, teach me a spell. Not a pels, a spells. Tell me spells. Yeah, fifth circle, explosion. Yeah, teach me explosion, please. I am interested. Thank you. That's all I want. Yep, that's how learning works. If you lack it, you need it. You need to learn. Okay. Put it in the book. And then let's just take a look. How much explosion can we cast? 20. So whatever the reagents are, we have at least 20 of the one that we have the least of. Very good. A little bit more magical. Anyway, yeah. This Thomas Was Alone game, very much in that like early indie explosion of where every game needs to be like a profound emotional experience. And have, you know, atypical music. But the music's really good. And the story's really good. I liked it. It's light. But it's nice. I found that it successfully made me believe in the little squares as characters with personalities. And obviously, that's important to me. When I play a game. Okay, 1 second here. Okay. Here we go. No, wait. I said here we go. What was I doing next? I'm gonna go make the balloon. Go stand by that anchor in Minnock. So we can grab it when it's time, I guess. And we'll see if they'll sell it to us. Alright, to Minnock. Boom. And the way to Minnock is position 25, where Balaam is standing right now. So I'll go down like that. And away we go. Here we are. A little out of the way. But we'll survive. Go to the shipwright, see if he'll part ways with the anchor. For whatever small sum of money we happen to have left. A single coin. If he's willing to sacrifice the anchor, then we can get it. I suppose I can also try the telekinesis. Take it away, steal, but only I will know my shame. Shipwright's not here. Oh, is he on the dock? Oh, it's late in the day. closed in. No, here he is. Trebor. A little wizardry reference there. We have met. Sell me an ankle? No, he won't. Well, let's try this. We're going to save because we're also going to have to pick this guy's lock here. You know what? I think we might not even have to take it away if someone can carry it. Balem. Alright. This is not going to be good for human-gargoyle relations if we get caught stealing. Let's go find it. Hey, Trebor. How you feeling? He doesn't care. Excellent. If there's a Trebor, is there a Weirdna? There is, he's not in Minnock. Okay. Now, hopefully the Avatar doesn't have to be holding everything to use the balloon plans. Are these the plans? No, it's the garbage vocabulary, of course. Balloon plans? Yep. Wicker balloon basket. Yep. Big iron cauldron. Check. Bag sewn of silk. Check. Rope. Hopefully check. Once you've gathered them all together, use the plans. Let's see. Sure would be nice. Done. Is that the finished product? Okay, Dupre. Finished product weighs a lot, but we can deal with it. We didn't get in trouble for stealing. Good. We have the stuff. We have the anchor. Did the anchor just remain with us as an item? Yes. We'll use it as ballast. Okay. Great. I should do some inventory management. Just to like throw out things that we don't need and free up some space. But I don't want to. So I'm not going to do it right now. Let's go to Gargoyle-Land! Gargoylia. I think it's just right around the Avatar. Shrine of Diligence. It's right there. Shrine of Control. Location 7. We'll go to the Shrine of Control. Why not? What did I just say? Location 7. Which is right there. Right next to British's throne. Get away from the... Oh, I was like, these gargoyles didn't get the message. These are mongbats. Nice shot, Balem. He's not an experienced fighter, but he's been playing boomerang since he was born. And who knows, I don't think Balaam has told us how old he is. It could be a thing where, you know, gargoyle children take like 40 years to mature. Getting the avatar. I hate to see it. Balaam really wants to fight that one behind the one that we're actually focused on fighting. I'm gonna let the kid get a kill here. Maybe. If he can successfully throw his boomerang at it. Oh, he's got two options now. The avatar's not gonna take the experience. Get the one who's running, Balaam. You can do it. He turned out he couldn't, but he tried. He's a good kid. He does his best. Come on, kid. No. Shouldn't have even given that to Dupre, so... At least I stopped the avatar from stealing the experience. Good work. Let's just close the battle. Alright, Balaam. It's time for your first violent killing experience. Oh, didn't work. Shouldn't camp right here, though. What if the Shrine of Control doesn't have an obvious connection to the... I think it will. I think we'll... Not while foes are near. Alright. You know what? We don't want to use our food right now anyway. Just strike up a torch, Shimino. Wait. Damn it, Shimino. Okay. What a jerk. Came back and tried to fight us. Remembered that he was dying, fled again. Oh no. No, wait, we can go through here. Please. Please just connect back to Gargoyle civilization. Nope. No luck. Wait, unless... Nope. I certainly hope. Now I know I met gargoyles through at least one of the Red Moon Gates. So I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna be very disappointed if it turns out that the only way to get to Gargoyle civilization is through... Oh, in fact, I hadn't even searched fully. If I had, I don't know how to go through Hithoth again. Hey, we found the civilization. Good for us. Ah, but we want to sleep in the wood. No, we're not going to sleep. We're not going to eat the food. So, wait, what specifically did they tell us about how to get to? Okay. Boom, boom. All I wrote was that Bullish, the troop leader, said that we could only get there by flying. I don't know where to fly from. But, okay, if it's the mountains in the north, I can go north 2 mountains, and we can just try it out. The wind is north right now. Hopefully that means blowing north and not coming from the north. Fingers crossed. I don't know, the wind has changed. I don't know. I need the change wind spell, don't I? What? Wind change. 4th circle. Should have foreseen this. Okay. Talk to Elo. See how much money we have. 39. Alright. One more time. Let's go kill some trolls, make some money, get that other spell. We'll come back here. And we'll go to the Temple of the Singularity. Okay. Okay. Location 15 to the east of the Avatar. Perfect. Oh, buddy from the message board I like to hang out on, talk about games, the Avocado, Crooked Paul, shout out Crooked Paul, told me the story behind ELO's story about Dupre, which it turns out you can't. I don't think there's a way to get him to say it because it's based on an actual story that involved at least, I think, the guy who Dupre was based on. And him during camping or something, not being willing to get out of bed. And something like that. And to convince him it was raining, the ELO stand-in had to pee on his tent. Something weird like that. Anyway, it was determined that the story was too racy for the times, so they couldn't put it in the game. Which is why, but they had planned to, and so instead they... come on, Balim. You gotta go around the tree. I don't know why I thought... I mean, I know why I thought. He'd gone one north. But I should have known to never trust my hopes about... Oh, sorry, Shimino. About things making it around the corners. Yeah, like a D&D troll, in addition to being like an impressive monster, especially when you're at lower levels, has the added feature of regeneration. Like, the most notable thing about them is if you don't do at least some fire damage to them while you're killing them, they're constantly healing, even to the point that after you kill them, they will regenerate into living trolls. There's nothing like that at all with these trolls. These trolls, of course, do take the fairy tale trait of congregating around bridges. Roll up your sleeves, Shimina. That's fun. In Elden Ring, there's trolls. I don't really know much about what their story is, except that they seem to have been subjugated by the peoples of the lands between. Because you'll see them, like, some of them fight alongside the humans of the various kingdoms. So you have to fight them. And then some of them are... Oof. Yeah, the Elden Ring trolls sometimes are, like, affixed to big wagons. And you'll see them just, like, being driven as they drag these large wagons. You can get whatever treasure is on the carriage if you kill the trolls. And they all start unarmed, but then when you've halfway fought them, they have a sword. I can't remember if they're wearing it on their back like a weapon or if it's like stabbed through them and they pull it out. But either way. Oh no, Shimino's poisoned. Well, we'll grab some more reagents too, so. Nothing but coins. This guy really, really wanted to protect his $20. Alright, Shimino can pick up a little bit of this junk. Just a little though. Okay, next one. Wooden shield in a chest. Alright, clear out, team. Alright. That's all you can carry. But now the opening is done. So I will dispel the magic of poison from our boy's body. And then we all gotta pitch in. Even the Avatar himself will carry some junk. I'll just hang on to the money, team. I'll get the bread too. And we can all break it together when the time comes. Can't even pick up a single spear. Someone else is going to have to undertake the horrendous job of being the one who carries all of the spears. To pray is just about laying down. I want to hang on to those powder cakes just in case. Too heavy. Oh, Yellow's got plenty of carrying ability. Just like the Avatar and his companions, just like hiking back to you, carrying like a giant bundle of spears and throwing axes with them. I hope that Ultima does good business in selling that's in the brief time I put in playing what is it? Gateway to the Savage Frontier, one of the is it nighttime? Or is it morning time? Because we actually, we went right through the night. Nonetheless, we gotta wander around a bit. Waiting for the sun. No, you know what? Can we camp down here? Yes. I gotta guess here. 6 hours? The Avatar will stand guard. Everyone has food. We even fed the kid. So virtuous of us. We, as long as we're bringing this child, this inexperienced child, into grave danger, we try to make sure he gets at least one loaf of bread every few days. It's called Going the Extra Mile. Om Bogosano, my man. I'd like to sell you a whole bunch of junk. Not the Avatar one, but... And, of course, Dupre won't. But some of them will. We will never sell you back these swamp boots. Gweno sells a spear. And another spear and another... Just a few spears. Alright. Home to Yaf. How do we make it? Could the Avatar even... Yeah, the Avatar might be able to hold the money. If he can ever figure out who his friend Yellow is. If he can ever learn to recognize his own friends visually. And yet you never will. I now know. Now we're going to tell me that story. Okay. We got the money. I don't know who's going to have the spell. Let's I'm inclined to say maybe Madame Zhao. Let's go talk to Zhao. Moonglow is location number 1. Stretching out. You know, with most exercises that I do, if I take a little bit of time off exercising, then I need to get back in shape, which only to a moderate degree I do now. I had a few weeks that, just like, leading up to when I got sick, I was just crazy busy. I wasn't working out much, exercising much, and then I got sick. And especially, like, you know, a cold is not the most debilitating illness, but my favorite form of exercise is yoga. And so, like, when your sinuses are all congested, it's not really all that fun to be constantly changing the orientation of your head and, like, going upside down and stuff. So anyway, when I'm easing back in, I tend to ease back in to try to avoid getting so sore that I then need to take a couple days off. So, like, you know, break up the push-up handles, do like 20. And then the next stage, do 20. And then do 20 and then another 20. And then do 25 and another 20, and so on. Ease back into it. And that works for almost anything. But I have an ab roller. And I did 5 ab rolls like 3 days ago. And my abs just keep getting more sore as time goes by. I guess just like most things I do that involve my abs just don't involve them in the way that ab rolling does. Spells. I, the Avatar, would like to learn... I said it was 4th circle? Wind change. I am interested. None of them. Buy. Got plenty of money, so I'm going to buy some reagents next. While I'm here. Whilst I'm here. But what else do we got? Like, what do I have that I just don't really... Can we entrust... How much does this bag of runes weigh? Why am I carrying most of the runes? Alex, they don't weigh much. What's weighing me down here? What's my heavy stuff? It's probably mostly the reagents, isn't it? No. Well, actually, that's a good sign. That I can buy all the reagents. Okay. What does it take to cast Wind Change. Rail her. Sulphur Sash and Blood Moss. What does it take to cast Explosion? Mandrake Root, Sulphur Sash, Black Pearl, Blood Moss. Oh my. Well, I'll just get a bunch of ash and moss. Reagents, please, Madame Zhao. I would like, of course, sulphurous ash, 3 proportion. Give me 20 more. Thank you. Love to go see Rudium. No! Let's go back to Scarbray and hope for the best. That Horrence has some. And then back to Gargoyle-Land and back on track. Scarbray 21. Shimino did not volunteer his chicken legs. The drumsticks. We just ate bread for our most recent meal. Okay. Okay. Now. What was I just thinking? Oh, go to Scarborough. There we go, here we are. And here we are, Horrence. Been here far more often than twice, Horrence. Tell me you sell blood moss, buddy. Yeah, you do. 3 proportion, give me 20. Well, I don't know, Horrence. We're getting pretty close to the end of the quest. We might never be back. I mean, we could visit him on the weekends or whatever. Except Lord British always just sends the Avatar back to his own dimension as soon as he's done whatever British needed getting done. Okay. Well, we're gonna go find out if using the balloon is as infuriating in this game as it was in Ultima 4. Partially, though, to be fair, I did not have even my moderate level of DOSBox skill, so I didn't know that, or my understanding of DOSBox, so I didn't know that I had the CPU cycles up way too high in the game I was playing, with the result being that the balloon, as soon as I got it in, it would go shooting in whatever direction the wind was blowing, extremely fast. And you gotta land that balloon in like a 2 grass square tile portion of a big mountain range, and the wind just changes constantly and randomly. It was frustrating. As soon as I had it done, I was like, we're not traveling by air anymore. Okay, let's try the Shrine of Diligence this time instead of the Shrine of Control. So that 1, 2, 3, 1 down, 1 south, and 1 south. Just 1 south of the Avatar should do it. Yeah, like literally like, fast as the wind, which is not actually an optimal speed to be traveling at. When you have a very, very, very narrow landing target. Here's Gargoyle Society. That's good. Found that quick. I believe this is the Hall of Knowledge. Yep. Gargoylia, or whatever they want to call it. They are one city that they have left. So much of the world has fallen into the void. I don't know where I'm going. I mean, I was suddenly going towards Baalam's father. But the guy I want to talk to again is not Baalam's father. It is... Valkadesh? Naxatilor. Naxatilor the Seer. Yeah. Fortunately, this one Gargoyle City, like all the cities in this game, is not that big. Shouldn't take too long to find them. Hooray! Didn't take long. I just want to be reminded. Alright, it's in a book. Yeah. Thank you. Back to the Hall of Knowledge. Read the Book of Ritual. Just to remind myself how the ritual goes, because we're going to be doing this ritual fairly soon. It's this one, right? Yep. Okay. The ritual. Vortex lens shows codex location. Then the cube, right? Two. Vortex Cube draws codex down. And then the other lens three. Human lens to form image on cube. Okay. Alright. Now let's go north till we hit the mountains. Save. And then we'll try out this balloon. Wait, what do these signs say? Oh, sacrificial slab, right. That's where they'll put me in stabbing. Good stuff. Okay, north from here. Thank you for the helpful sign, folks of Gargoyle-Land, the Gargoyles. Throw down a save. And, alright, before the big moment, or a big moment, that we've been building to today, I'm going to take a quick intermission. I'll be right back, folks. Alrighty. This is it. It's balloon ride time. Or it will be. Once I have cast the wind change spell. That's not at all what I meant, game. I pressed N for north. Should press the arrow up for north. Okay, this is it. We put the balloon down. We inflate it. We all hop on. Okay, so we did actually need a south wind. The direction of the wind is from whence it blows, not from where to it blows. That's fine. This is why... Oh, great. Can't cast in the ship. So we get out. Which kind of seems like it just instantly worked. Okay, we're going north. Okay, we're loading the save. The balloon can't get high enough to go over the white parts of the mountains. At any rate, because it does not happen in real time, because I have to press the keys to advance I hate it much less than I hated the experience in Ultima 4. South wind. Pray, set us up. Let's move that. Ah, Shimino, get out of the way, buddy. Here we go. Hooray! We're off on an inspiring journey. We're there. Really just should have just hung on to the climbing hooks. I was really expecting that to be a trip that would take us almost the whole vertical remaining space that they could fit for Gargoyle World, but there you go. Whatever. We saved the game. Here we go. One second here. Okay. Getting on a spiritual quest. But is this going to be a dungeon? Who knows? What am I looking for? You cast spells by just saying cast. Dispel. The sleep field. Dispel. The lightning field. Protection field. Yikes. Okay. Hopefully, that little volcano to the right of us can hold off a couple more rounds. We're in the Book of Circles, the Book of Prophecies, the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. Not present. Okay, so it's all about this book, I guess. The Book of Circles. All begins with the three principles: control, passion, and diligence. From control springs direction. From passion springs feeling. From diligence springs persistence. We've been told all of these things by Captain John, but now they're verified by official Gargoyle texts. And it really, it's fine to listen to an anthropological perspective on the gargoyles, but if we can learn their ways from their own texts, why not? But these three virtues are no more important than the other five. So there are five. Captain John only told us 7. So, not there are 5, so there are 8. Control combines with passion to give balance. This is not... I don't know... I doubt, in fact, this is going to be important like it was in Ultima 4. But I'm curious. So hold on. Control and passion are where we get balance. Very cool. Diligence and control is precision. Okay. Absence of control, passion, and diligence is chaos. Thus, the absence of the principles points towards the 7th virtue, order. Okay. That doesn't strike me as obvious, an obvious way to an obvious thing to conclude, but fine, sure. The 3 principles unify to form singularity. It's the 8th virtue, but also the 1st. Okay, so singularity is a virtue. And so, by process of elimination, diligence and passion lead to achievement. And these are circles because you picture a Venn diagram, a tri-circle Venn diagram. That's how, one for each of the principles. And where they overlap and where they don't, that's where the virtues are. Because within singularity can be found all the principles and thus all the virtues. Yes. A circle has no end. It continues forever, with all parts equally important in the success of the whole. Our society is the same. It too continues forever, with all members and all virtues equal parts of the unified whole. Okay? Okay. I'm glad I went on a limb there. I did not feel like reading that book put me on a spiritual quest, but I can talk to this shrine just like any other. Very good chance, of course, it's going to say you gotta crawl through the dungeons of the shrines of the principles. And then I will give you a quest. You see a finely carved stone pyramid. As you face the altar, a voice rings in your head. You understand it perfectly, but you can't recognize the language. English, if I can understand it perfectly. Thou hast far to travel and much to achieve, but thy inner fire will surely guide thy way. What do you seek, Avatar? Codex? Look deep inside thyself, Avatar, and answer this. For whom dost thou truly seek the Codex? For gargoyles? Thy answer is foolish. There's no nobility or honor in betraying one's own race for the sake of another. No. I also want to help the humans. We're going to try to make 2 codexes here. Okay, then for humans. The answer is foolish. Journey made for selfish reasons can never be a sacred quest, regardless of its goal. Everyone. Which is true. I should have just, instead of trying to guess what the game was trying to get me to do, I should have just done the thing that I said a moment ago and, said the truth. Go figure. Virtue of honesty. Thy answer is wise, yes. I've often been told I'm one of the wisest. But how canst thou truly work for the good of a race whose ways thou dost not understand? You gotta go to the other shrines. Go thou into the catacombs of control, passion, and diligence. In each wilt thou find the final resting place of the being who most exemplifies that principle. Return when thou hast found these catacombs. Okay, yep. Dungeon crawling. There's more dungeon crawling to be done. Tell me about these catacombs. Which catacomb does I seek? I have warps to all of them. But passion? Maybe he'll give me maybe it'll give me clues. Passion is one of the guiding principles of the gargoyle race. Go then to the catacombs of passion near the coast to the east of here. Okay, sure. Maybe they're not going to tell me much. Control is one of the guiding principles. To the west. What about diligence? To the south. Thank you. Seems like there's real potential to break the game at this exact moment, eh? If I were to warp out of here without remembering to grab the balloon, which I won't do. But if I did that, like... I guess you could make another balloon, but that would be a pain. Okay. Yikes. Alright. Dupre, grab that balloon. Let's all get out of the way, team. And then... we're giving this kid some armor, right? Right? Yes. We'll get a magic armor if we find a bunch of gold. While exploring the shrines. Alright. Control, diligence, and passion. Which of those principles appeals the most to me? Am I diligent? Do I have great control? I'm reasonably passionate. Reasonably passionate. Let's go to the Shrine of Passion. Position 9. Yeah. 1 north, 1 east of the Avatar. We'll get started on that today. I don't know that I confidently forecast finishing it. Nope. I did something wrong. Ah. I see what I did wrong. Don't worry. 2 instead of 1. Get in, team. Thanks, Shimino. I don't know how you know that, but I'm glad you do. Here we go. This is it. Shimino have space? Yes, because someone else has a bunch of torches. Right. Is that still the case? I don't know what... This anchor didn't really seem to actually play a role. Yeah, we stole it. So... we're going up. I gotta remember that, because if the exit is down, keeping with the whole topsy-turvy where they call us the underworld, even though we had to go down into the underworld to get to them, I'm looking for ladders up, not ladders down. Strike up a torch, buddy. And away we go. Ah, we immediately trek through a bunch of lava. Ah, we got food. If it comes to it, we'll all take a rest. And fire fields. Jeez. We'll just cut a path through, of course. What are those? Are those demons? Yes, those are demons, right? I don't know why they don't look like demons to me, but they are. They are. Well, let's kill them. Next time Elo's turn goes around, we'll have him bust out the old magical bow. Magical bow. I didn't need to emphasize magic there. He was not equipped with a bow before. And then we all get in position, and we repeatedly hit him and hope that we don't die along the way. Or get possessed. Oh, is Balaam? No. He's just facing sideways. I was like, Balaam's down. But he's not, which is great. Hail, waffle syrup. I'll catch you up. I found the silk almost immediately, and then I ran a bunch of errands. Made the balloon, sailed to the Temple of Singularity, and the shrine there told me that I had to go to all 3 of the shrines of the principles in Gargoyle-Land and find the resting place of the one individual who most exemplified said principle. So here we are in the shrine, the Shrine of Passion. The first of 3. So we got 3 dungeon crawls, and maybe that's it. 3 dungeon crawls, and then go do the ritual. I don't know. Ah, sorry, Balaam. Balaam's gonna get ready to go around on this dude. I was hoping that would have been a great kill for Balaam. Whatever else you want to say about these demons, you can't say that they don't hang on to the bitter end. Yeah, I knew he didn't have that shot. Hey, one down. Nah, he's at a boomerang range for Balaam. Let's hope that he comes forward to us. He shifted over. So he is going to come forward, but we're still going to need to march Balaam into range to attack. I don't really expect that we're going to do a lot of leveling Balaam up in this story, in this experience. I guess we'll see. Shimino is charmed. Well, do your best to resist it, buddy. That's the plan. Moved to pray forward because the guy wasn't coming to us. Then he comes to us. I turned out it's not to be necessary to switch things around. Alright. Everyone's in position now. I guess except Shimino, who I may or may not get control of when his turns come around. Okay, he is still just standing where he was. Lousy invisible demons. What's the Avatar doing? Not great, but we'll deal with that after. Or in a pinch, when it all starts getting bad. Yeah, he's not making the best tactical use of his invisibility. He's using it more to annoy us. with the fact that we have to adjust our cursor, which technically is not an experience that the avatar and his friends are having, so much as it's just me personally. So the demon is breaking the fourth wall by using his invisibility in this way. Oh, he's on the run because we've almost killed him. But did you just stop here? No, he didn't. Nope. No. Hacking away at the steps. Alright. Where? We're being attacked by more than one invisible demon, aren't we? That's disappointing. He's definitely still there. Is it impossible to hit him when he's on the dead body? Because the dead body's a legitimate target? We'll have to do this. Try to inspire him to move. Ugh, terrible. No, stop attack. Don't attack the kid, you piece of shit. Stop using the magic bow. That uses ammunition. Ah, this is frustrating. Okay, obviously, actually, we're not fighting multiple invisible things, are we? Shimino just keeps hitting us. Okay. But it also kind of feels like there's a weird statue here surrounded by fire. I mean, it doesn't feel like that. It's true that it is. Here. It seems wildly unlikely that this would be the thing that we're looking for. Statue of Minax. Minax? Isn't Minax? That's the enchantress of Ultima 2. Right? Can we talk to the statue? Ah, thinking back, I remember. Of course, it was called Sosaria then. Yep. Statue speaks. We meet again, Avatar. Fear not. I have but one task now, and am no threat. Well, what's your task? Gargoyles have enshrined my spirit here as the embodiment of passion. You were once a mighty sorceress. Passion was the essence of my soul, but that passion knew no bounds. I wanted everything. Because of this, strove to conquer all. Passion must be directed, focused. Passion needs diligence and control. Unbridled passion, desire for all things, leads only to chaos. No. I thought it was the... Anyway, whatever. The gargoyles understand passion. They do. They love it. Their society is based on the passionate leading... those who lack motivation. Well, their society is based on the big, smart ones telling the small, at the very least, mute ones what to do. In this way, they have the will to struggle against their harsh world. Contemplate what thou hast learned. Repeat after me the mantra of passion. Or, I can picture I can imagine a way in which this would turn out to be a thing that I need to tell to the Shrine of the Singularity in order to yeah, what is there more than one possible mantra? Repeat the mantra, or thy understanding is flawed, but I can teach thee no more. Thou would need passion to succeed in thy quest, Avatar, but thou must limit thy passion, lest balance and order be lost. I admire thy deeds and thy passion. Cool, thanks, Minax. Oh, you piece of shit, shooting the kid again. Oh, no. The child has been killed. We're just gonna, to save a whole lot of pain, we'll just start again. Might not even need to, if it turns out that all just saying the mantras is how we prove that we put in the work. But we'll put the work in. It wasn't really that much work. Okay. Balaam doesn't take a ton of damage from the lava, which I suppose makes sense. His tough gargoyle skin. Hopefully this time around, we just, among other things, I'll just heal the kid if it comes to it. But maybe, I mean, the demons aren't here yet. If we can just get in and get out, why not? Well, there they are. Oh, there's lots of them. This might not have been the plan. She tells me her story. We're gonna try it though. To pray, if you could not kill Elo while we're leaving, I know you don't want this story to get out. Oh, right. Why don't I dispel the magic on him? Just don't kill the kid. Just don't kill the kid while we're leaving. Okay. Well, it wasn't pretty, but we pulled it off. And the kid survived. Just barely, but he survived. Are the villains of all three Ultima games of the first trilogy going to be the embodiments? Yeah. I mean, that was a cheesy way to do it. But I was doing it the second time, so I just wanted to cheese it. Okay. It's late, so let's just camp. Otherwise, I will go back to Lord British. We all have food. As long as we don't get attacked. Time pass. I hear something. Ah, were we literally awoken by the boom of the... Brutal. Oh no, we were woken by this This rat. I know the kid, I mean, he only got 1 kill. And also, he didn't heal because we got woken up. That's a pain in the ass. No, he got his 1 kill, but that didn't put him anywhere near. No, you know what? The Avatar's not going to do this. This is a good job for Shimino. Who ought to be holding a shield. Where's his shield? He has no shield. When did that happen? Yeah. How did that do? It's a good start. One more. Again, he's a child entrusted to our care. So we should put in the effort to keep him alive. Okay. Passion. We have the mantra. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully all 3 shrines are that simple. Well, let's find out. Diligence. Let's do diligence next. Position 18, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 down and 1 to the right of the avatar. 1 east. 1 south, 1 east. Let's do it. Oh. What? Wait a minute. Obviously, this is not where I meant to go. This is the Tomb of Kings. $15, $16. Oh no, this is not the Tomb of Kings. 1 down, 1. Okay. 1 down, 1 east. 1 south, 1 east of the Avatar. Isn't that what I just did though? Is it just 1 south? Yes, it is. Okay. Good to be reminded that I have a warp right there. I would have probably seen it. But actually, I wouldn't bet on that. Okay. That's why we gave up on Shimino having a shield. He's the torch holder. This torch sucks. He's not holding a torch. What? Alright, fine. Hilo. Gweno has a bunch of torches. Let's try that again. Now the torch is lit. Let's go. Yes, please save the game. And here we go. Oh, go figure. It's locked. Locked. Poor Shimino has to pick these locks while like holding a torch between his teeth. Or I guess he could hold the lock picks in his teeth. Oh, wouldn't you know? Well, let's just go for it. Oh no. Nope. Don't want to murder the children. I mean, like, presumably they are bad children. I'd still just as soon not kill the kids. Good work, buddy. What's this? A cat. Don't do this to me. This is cruel. Alright. Kill the cat. We don't need to think about that anymore. Oh, hey. I don't need to control Shimino and navigate him. Alright, so this is a frustrating maze, huh? But we're working it out. I mean, we're not. But we're finding what are probably the bounds of it. For example, currently the north. Let's find the northeast bound. Found it. Let's find the northwest bound. The diligence here is that you gotta stick at it. Just opening door after door after door. The passion was fire, right? Flames of passion. Burn in love. Ah, well, don't do that 8 more times, buddy. Okay, I'm more comfortable killing the living dead than I am killing cats or children. Oh, sorry, Shmina. Good shot, BLM. It's critical. I want to get Balaam some kills. Like, I don't think we're gonna. It seems doubtful to me that we'll even get the next, like the basic level up for him. But it could happen that we can get him to level 3. He's gonna have to work a little harder on his skeleton attacks. Alright, Balaam. Yeah, attaboy. Well done. He's on the way. Maybe we will get him to level 3. Okay. Some more unlock magic is necessary. Ghosts. Oh. There's a ghost somewhere else fighting a drake. That's good. Well, sir, another thing you missed is that the balloon journey that necessitated like gathering all that stuff and doing all those things to go over the mountains, it's like the passage over the mountains is like 5 tiles. And then you're there. Should have just kept tabs on those climbing hooks from Ultima 5. Ah, now the ghost is attacking us. Now it's personal, ghost. I'll kill you myself. Or my buddy will. At any rate, you're dead now. Are we seeing through the keyhole? Interesting. Oh, it's a windowed door. That explains it. Another windowed door. We'll do the perimeter just to get a sense of the scale of this place. Oh, do you hear something, Shimino? Thanks for keeping your ears peeled. This door wasn't even locked. Alligators! Let the ranged fighters have some glory. Whoops. Gwenno needed that least of all, but she hates alligators, so what's she gonna do? Let it live? Oh, this one might have figured out how to step into the doorway. It's at least figured out how to face the doorway. Nah. Kill it, Balaam. It's yours. Ah, it has learned how to come into the doorway. Save the avatar, Balaam. I'm the most important one. Don't let me get eaten. Alright, good work. There we go. Guild. Excellent. Good work, Balaam. How you doing now? We'll get him to level 3. Easily. Or maybe we won't. What if we never have to fight anything again? Alright, very wisely just trying to open the door before I go through it. This place goes far to the south. Oh, great. And even as I say that, we find the bound. Shimino here's something to the east. Hello, Thidiv! I am closing in here on the resolution of the quest. I've made it to, I'm doing the gargoyle shrines now. Like I built the balloon, I went to the Temple of the Singularity, and it was like, well, if you really want to go on a sacred quest, you gotta crawl some dungeons first. I've done the Shrine of Passion. And now I'm in the Shrine of Diligence. We'll do Control last. Oh. Balaam protected the Avatar from being poisoned, which we like. These doors aren't locked, which we like. Yeah, I uncorked a boatload of progress last week when I finally made it to Gargoyle-Land. Like, learned the ritual, got all the component parts of the ritual, found everything for the balloon except the silk. So today I had to find the silk, and I was like, well, I had like a mental list of places where I thought maybe someone will know about silk. And because the compendium highlights Pause for being the place to get the finest clothes, I was like, I'll start there. Oh yeah, I can talk to the gargoyles. I have Balaam on my team. Look at him, the adorable little horror show. His face will grow into his teeth, I'm sure. Yeah, it's all coming together. But yeah, I just happened because I was like, well, start with Pause. And it turned out that the One NPC who I had never spoken to turned out to be the one who knew how to make silk thread, and so he made it for me, and then I had to run a bunch of errands of getting things, getting prepared, because I wasn't sure how much dungeon crawling this would entail. Now here I am. Come on, are any of these gremlins gonna step forward? They're not. Oh no! And then it stepped forward as soon as I broke off the combat. Oh wait. Dupre can reach around. Another one down. Gwen can't hit one of these. Can you? Well, that one. Because he foolishly stepped forward. Boom. Okay. One of them comes forward. We haven't been stolen from. Ah. And Balaam saves the day. Is he there yet? Is he ready for level 3? He is! Jeez. It's actually, if you think about it for a moment, because I think Balaam will level up the same way we all do at the Shrines of Virtue, of Britannian Virtue. But that's a really problematic thing, to have a child, someone else's child in your care, and you start indoctrinating them into your religion. So, it seems unlikely to me that the odor chambers are going to wind up containing the whatever it is I'm looking for. And yet, might as well just know the... I always think while I was there with the Simpsons episode, where they have just, where the Flanders wind up with care of the Simpson kids and they're going to baptize them. Headless. You headless freaks. So we'll just do this, we'll do a systematic search here. Sorry, Shamina. Yeah. Kid's only been with us a few days and we've turned him into a cold-blooded killer. Alright, Shamina, you need to get some kills too, so. Boom. Nicely done. Not battle. I just go to party mode. But Headless never have good stuff, do they? A club. A shield. What good did that shield do you, chump? Spider. I think we can take it. I didn't need that kill, but I'll take it. Another spider. Fine. Actually, you know what? Just get this over with quickly. Yeah. And we're back to it. Oh ho! Oh, here's a chance to let's all step back a bit. And now I'm gonna try out my shiny new explosion spell. Oh, good to know. Makes sense. I can blow the doors with the explosion spell. Oop. Balaam's a little freaked out by the headless. He can't look right at them, so it's hard for him to aim his boomerang properly. Man. There we go. Okay. Time to march forth, everybody. Another one down. I'm trying to think whether... Does the Gloomhaven game now have the campaign in it, Waffle Syrup? I can't remember if Frozen Hollow is scenario... That sounds familiar. Hold on. I'm going to do a quick Google. Yep, it is. Now I'm going to look at it. Remind myself what it was. Oh, yeah. No, wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, yes. Yep. It's a tough one. Especially when you start with the extra -1 modifiers. Good for them for finally getting that. Oh, wow. It's been there for a year. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It would have been like just about a year ago last time I paid any attention to that game in that form. Shemina, slaughter them all. You merciless man. Oh, that headless is actually in pretty good condition. The troll wasn't. Shemina's going toe to toe. What characters are you using, Waffle Syrup? Should use some of those weapons. Ah, cool. When we first started, we were playing 4-player, and we had Brute, Craighheart, Tinkerer, Spellweaver. And I don't know if this would work in the game, because I know they have, at the very least, they're patching it out in the rules for Frosthaven. But a technique we end up using a lot in Gloomhaven, which, I mean, Frosthaven we haven't really been using it in Forgotten Circles, but we used it a lot in Gloomhaven. Have someone go into a doorway to open the next room and then turn invisible, because then they act as an obstacle and a lot of the enemies just won't move because they can't get a target. come back for that chest. Yeah. That was a big move for us at one time. Avatar must dispel the poison from Shimino. It was much later on for us that we got around to using the Mind Thief. Like that, the Mind Thief wasn't. We had the unlockable. What's it called? Vermling character. Used all the way to retirement before we ever went back to the Mind Thief. Drake. Alright. I think we're actually pretty much through the other side here. Oh, you know what? Shimino, to the front line, buddy. We'll level you up, maybe. We'll work on it anyways. Firing line set up. Oh, the Mind Thief was a lot of fun when we finally got her in there. Good job, Balaam. Balaam gets the kill. Okay. We've done this length, right? Because this is going to be the edge. Absolutely. On the exact flip side of that, when I've been playing a little bit of original XCOM this week, and one very frustrating thing has been that as you go, eventually the aliens reveal themselves to have mind control powers. When you have two people and they're just about, you got your two on each side, like encircling a building, and you're like getting the windows and you're going to just have the alien cornered, and then one of your dudes just shoots the other guy to death. Frustrating. Okay, back to the east. This is the technique. Move the child to the east. Shut that door. No, they can open the doors. Are they gonna hit us? Alright. Okay. We all saw that, right? These children started it. We definitely, when we're reporting to Lord British about how helpful Balaam was, we should not mention how good he was at killing children with a boomerang. Ugh, the Avatar will clean the rest of this up. Alright, we beat the children. We're not going to toss the bodies. Killing a cat. Why? Why are the bad guys so? Some of the monsters here. Why do they have to be children and cats? Two of my least favorite things to kill. Okay. That was a quick jaunt. This kid's barely slowed us down. In Ultima 4, part of proving your virtue was when you were fighting, like, animal monsters. You had to get them to critical and let them flee. to prove that you were compassionate, just especially, because you can prove you're compassionate by giving money to the beggars. Now in Ultima 6, you just have to slaughter a room full of children sometimes. And I don't know that it's a... I mean, they were monsters. Okay, here's the starting point. Really better... Whatever we're looking for better not be in this room. I'll be pissed. No, I just laugh. Ruefully, though. I would laugh ruefully. I really want... Sorry, giant ant. Killed a lot of your kind, and I'll probably not kill them anymore. So take comfort in that. Down to 6. Yeah. Well, I guess we're trying to get in touch with the gargoyle culture, so I was diligently slaughtering the children. Oh wow, there's a lot of ooze here. Fine. We'll go to battle. Oh, sorry, Shimino. You know the drill. You just don't value your turns as much as everybody else's. Okay. I was gonna say I don't like that we're getting the kill message. Oh, sorry, Shimino. We're getting the kill message, but the slime is not disappearing. But it started disappearing. I would love to wrap up today by completing a dungeon instead of being tantalizingly close. We'll see. We'll see how many more things I'm forced to fight. I guess I'm not being forced to fight these slimes. If only I'd thought to close the door behind me. And yet the open doors are, of course, very helpful sign markers. In the battle, Shimino's just gotta kill that slime, shut the door, and we're done thinking about them. And now we track across to the east. You know what'll get a good rueful laugh out of me? If I trudge through this entire grid, don't find anything, and we reach the conclusion that there's a hidden friggin' door somewhere. I will laugh very ruefully. Down to 5. Although we do also have the exploding the door option. Sounds like we might have to kill a Cyclops soon. Down to 4. Okay. Down again. Into the west. Wolves. No, you know what? The Avatar will slaughter all the wolves himself. Like Liam Neeson. It's, I mean, it's fulfilling the storyline goal of modeling diligence. Because you have to diligently search through a whole bunch of rooms. But it's not like... Yeah, it's not great. A lot of the dungeons, like, the dungeon crawling is not my favorite part of this game. But a lot of that has been quality of life stuff. Largely related to the view window. I just find it's hard to navigate in third person when everything looks the same and you're not zoomed out enough to at least make shapes in your head and remember things like that. This is just a little, definitely a little tedious though. No denying that. But, oh no. Well, there it is. Okay. So is there somewhere that I somehow didn't go? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'll see what I can do here. Kid, don't make me do it to you. Oh, they're all coming. Run! Well, okay. We got some kind of mystery here. It is not nearly as straightforward as the thing once seemed to be, as the Shrine of Passion at least appeared to be. Okay. Okay. We're stopping in a dungeon. Because that's enough for me. That's enough for me for today. But okay. So here it is. As far as we know. Figure out what's going on here in the Shrine of Diligence. Go over to Shrine of Control, figure out what's going on there. Go back to the Temple of Singularity. Talk to the Shrine again. Probably show off our knowledge of the mantras. And then we go to the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom, and I think the ritual should wrap us up here. So maybe next Sunday. That'd be apt timing, right before I go on take a little sojourn out of town. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Save the game. That's where we are. We'll figure it out next time. I really do hope. This would be an easy dungeon to map, and like maybe there's some gimmick that I'm missing here. Like there's a shortened room that should be longer, and that means there is a second room within the grid. I would find that just by diligently doing a north-south search. I do not want to do the perimeter walls. Just looking for hidden doors, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next time, team. But we're getting there. We're gonna get it done soon. It'll be fun. Stopping now. I'm still having fun, so this is why we got to stop before I start not having fun with this right now. So that's it for today. This week, me and Greg play more of that Ninja Turtles game Tuesday evening, and then probably no Friday Night Forgotten Circles. Definitely not on Friday, but I'll talk to the gang and see if we can make a different day work. Next weekend, more Pirates on Saturday, more Ultima 6, False Prophet on Sunday, and then I take my out of town portion of my vacation. When I get back, the sky's the limit, baby. We'll see what we do, but it'll be fun. Thank you all for joining me. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you didn't stick around to the end, but you stopped by, you can't hear my voice. I'm still glad you came. So, yeah, here we are. Until the moons align and the moon gates drop us all in the same place again. Take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.